Hi there. I think we can all agree that Christmas is a wonderful time of year, but not so much when you're receiving gifts that you may not want and most certainly wouldn't buy for yourself. But today I'm going to help you through that awkward phase with a few hints and tips I've picked up over the years that you can use in order to pretend that you like the gift you've been given. Now, it's not so easy for those of us that aren't born natural performers, but I promise you by the end of this video you'll be up there with the greats. So let's get into this Christmas present acting masterclass. First of all, you need to get into the mindset, of course, because you've got to open this present and you've really got to give it your all. You've got to give a good performance to make that person believe you actually like what's in front of you, whatever it may be. First up, we've got the wow, as I call it. The best way to use this is just to express yourself as if you'd just gotten, I don't know, an amazing perfume, a designer handbag, whatever you would love. Just picture that in front of you and go, wow. Now this next one can be tricky, so I would advise that you give it a bit of practice beforehand, maybe on Christmas Eve or something. Very good for making them believe that they've done a good job in present buying. But a word of caution, if you overuse this, then you are likely to get terrible presents for the forthcoming years. So, how did you know? Now, a good tip is to always ask them a question that kind of deflects from them watching you opening the present. So, for example, you could use this. What have you got me? Now, if you're really at a loss and you're feeling very tense about everybody watching you and you don't think your performance will be quite up to scratch, then I would suggest this next one. You've got to open yours as well, come on. Open them together. The classic you shouldn't have. Now this has connotations of, wow, you shouldn't have got me this is amazing, but give it a go, it may just work. And also, if you want to spare someone's feelings, then it is usually quite necessary. Oh, you shouldn't have. This is... Now this next one is usually reserved for mum or dad, anyone that's preparing the dinner, cooking the turkey. Just use it whenever you want to pop off, get away from the presents, and just let everybody else open theirs so that you can open yours in peace later. Just need to check on the turkey. Back in a sec, you carry on. Now inflection is very important. If you take it up at the end of your sentence, just like, wow, I really needed one of these, it makes them think you really do like it. A high-pitched voice is very endearing and it will make the person think they've done a very good job indeed. Ooh. Oh, do you know what? I needed some of these, so... Of course, you may be pleasantly surprised on the day and you could get something you actually like. In that case, a simple thanks will do, of course. Thank you. Of course, you could just suggest that you open it later, but you have to have real conviction in this. A slightly stern but still soft voice is the key here. And you want to make everyone know that this is your final decision. No one's going to coax you around to opening that awful gift. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I think I'm going to open it later. I'm just going to watch the kids open theirs first. The raised and the bowed eyebrows are a very good, endearing expression. Perfect as a way of saying thank you without having to say thank you for something that you hate. Aww. Oh, this is nice. Your face will ache by the end of it, but as long as you've got a smile on your face, you'll get through. Top tip is to keep that smile plastered on your face from the moment you sit down in front of that tree to open presents. That way, you will remind yourself not to let it slip throughout the entire present opening process. I do hope some of those suggestions will come in handy for you on Christmas Day. I'll be using a few myself. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas Day. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.